Hello everyone, welcome to today's session on spotting the error. So, spotting the error is a very significant concept when it comes to recruitment processes and competitive examinations. Remember, especially from the banking or even from top companies recruitments like Infosys, Wipro or Cognizant or even Emphasis or even what we call companies like HCL. Okay, most of them have this component called spotting the error. So let us try to understand what is this concept and how we need to answer. And I'm going to discuss with you in this session a lot of questions that have appeared in several papers of standard companies, campus recruitment companies. So if you guys are ready, here we go. So remember, spotting errors are asked in verbal reasoning. You need to spot an error in sentences which are grammatically incorrect. In this error can be anything from noun to pronoun to singular to plural to word usage. They can be anything. So remember, it's a spotting the errors. It's not just like spotting only the grammatical error. It could be as simple an error as a spelling error. It could be as simple an error as a singular plural kind of an error. So whatever it could be. So you need to spot that error, and that part of the sentence where error is present is your answer, because the entire sentence in this concept, the entire sentence is segmented into smaller parts, and they are numbered, or sometimes they are boxed into A, B, C. So you need to spot that part of the sentence where the error is present, and that part will become your answer. So let's check out a few questions based on this. I've come up with around some 30 questions, 35 questions based on this concept. Let's try to understand. I'm sure at the end of this session, you will certainly be able to understand what this concept is all about and how easy it would be for you once you get into that track of thinking, how easy it would be for you to spot the errors in sentences. So if you guys are ready, here we go. Question number 1. Read the sentence to find out whether there is any grammatical error in it. The error, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. The letter of that part is the answer. Ignore the errors of punctuation, if any. I was so surprised that I told me I was imagining things, but later others confirmed that they too had seen the same sight. So which part of the sentence has got an error in it? I was so surprised that, no, it doesn't have. I told me. I think the error is in, I'm sure you are now able to find out where the error is in. I told me is a wrong framing of the sentence. It should be I told myself. I told me is not the right way of framing a sentence. So the error is in part B of the sentence. So the correct answer is option B. Yes. Similarly, Fatima is a girl of principle and she would never go against her values to get admission in that institute. So where does the error lie? In which part of the sentence the error is present? I'm just giving you a few seconds, around some 5 seconds of time, so that you can try it yourself. If not, anyway, at the end of it, I'll be revealing the answer. Fatima is a girl of principle and she would never go against her values to get admission in that institute. So error is in part A. So Fatima is a girl of principle. Principle. It should not be principle. It should be the plural of it. Fatima is a girl of principles and she would never go against her values to get her admission in that institute. So the error is present in part A of the sentence. Moving on. Green home cleaning can be a tiny and imperative step in balancing and preserving our nature. So I'm giving you 5 seconds of time. Just try to find out where the error lies in. Yes, the error is in part B of the sentence. Green home cleaning can be a tiny and an imperative step. So what is missing here is an article "an" is missing before before the adjective imperative. An imperative step, because we have before that we have a tiny, therefore it should be an imperative. So article "an" is missing here. The error is in part B. This decision provides a firm ground for all players in the equity rights arena. these decision provides. So 5 seconds, your time begins now. Try to find out where the error lies in. Yes, you're right. The error is in option A. These decision provides is a wrong statement. It should be this decision provides or these decisions provide. So it could be either way, because these is a word, is a pronoun often used before plural that indicates plural, which means these decisions it should be. It should not be these decision. So since decision is a singular, it should be this decision. So the error is in part A of the sentence. The answer is A. Yes, Jeet is a very nice boy and he always listens carefully to what his parents have to say. Jeet is a very nice boy and he always listens carefully. Where is the error? Yes, you guys are right. Your guess is absolutely fine. The error is in part B. Jeet is a very nice boy and he always listens carefully, because Jeet is third person singular and the entire sentence is in simple present tense. Therefore, it should be he always listens carefully. It is not listen carefully. The error is in part B of the sentence. Moving on. Western culture have influenced many people in India in a very powerful way. Your time starts now. Identify the area where the error is present. Yes, the answer is part A. Western culture have. Western culture is singular. So it should be Western culture has. Otherwise, if you use plurals like Western cultures, then it's okay, have. But it's being a singular, Western culture being a singular, we should have has. Therefore, the error is in part A of the sentence. Moving on. Green home cleaning can be a tiny and dash step, imperative step in. Yes, I'm sure it's a repeated slide. You can easily guess the answer. The error is in part B of the sentence. An imperative, because as I said, article an is missing before adjective imperative. Let's move on. She always offer her food to the poor and needy. Yes, the answer is in part A. The error is in part A of the sentence. She always offers her food, because she again is a third person singular. So therefore, she always offers. We need to add, as you know, in simple present tense, when we use he, she, it, the third person singulars or the names of people, we always add yes to the main verb. So which means she always offers her food. It should be that way, but it is wrongly given. So the error is in part A of the sentence. She always offer her food to the poor and needy. Option A is the correct answer. When the captain called the crew, each of the crew member ran towards the deck of the ship. So option A, when the captain called the crew. Do we have the error there? Option B, each of the crew member ran towards. Option C, the deck of the ship. So where does the error lie? The error lies in part B of the sentence. Each of the crew member. No, it should be each of the crew members. Each of the crew members, because each of, when it is given, it should be, the preceding noun should be a plural one. So each of the crew members ran towards the deck of the ship. Option B is the correct one. Yes, India is a vast country that offers immeasurable experiences to all visitors. Your time starts now. Identify where the error lies in. Seriously speaking, there is no error in the sentence. So India is a vast country. Part A is absolutely correct. That offers immeasurable experiences. So that also doesn't have any, grammatical error. To all visitors does not carry any error in it. So which means this particular sentence does not have any error. The phrase "be the change you want to see in the world" was said through Mahatma Gandhi. Spot the error here. Yes, your guess is absolutely right. The option is C. So the error is present in part C of the sentence. Through Mahatma Gandhi. It's not through Mahatma Gandhi. The phrase "be the change you want to see in the world" was said by Mahatma Gandhi. So option C. We have been saying it separately up till now, and we thought it would be better if we spoke in one voice. So your time starts now. Find out the error. Yes, you're absolutely right. The answer is part A of this particular sentence. We have been saying it separately up till now. So it's not up till now, it should be until now or till now or up to now. So any such options could be considered, but up till now is a wrong statement. So the error is in part A of the sentence. Let's move on. A tie is a very important part of formal dressing for every man. Your time begins now. Spot the error. Yes, the error is in part C of the sentence. A tie is a very important part of formal dressing for every man. It is not every man, it should be every man, because when we use every, after the word every, we should have a singular form of the noun. So it should be for every man, for every boy, for every girl, for every human being. We don't say for every girls, for every boys, we don't say that. So it's usually for before the pronoun every, we always use what you call the noun form, the plural for the singular form of the noun. So option C is the correct one. Yes, in the film fraternity, there are many people who likes to be in the limelight, but many just want to stay away from any kind of controversy. Yes, try to spot the error. The error is in part B of the sentence. In the film fraternity, there are many people, people is plural, who likes to be in the limelight. So since people is a plural noun, who likes to be is the wrong way of putting that main verb. Who like to be, because people is plural. The noun that came before who is actually plural. Therefore, it should be a plurally matching or corresponding verb. It should be like. In the film fraternity, there are many people who like to be in the limelight, but many just want to stay away from any kind of controversy. Option B is the right answer. He does have been more careful before saying those words in front of the whole crowd. Try to spot the error. Well, the error is in part A. He does have been more careful. No, it's a wrong statement. He should have been more careful, or he would have been more careful, or he might have been more careful. Such kind of statements sound much better grammatically than he does have been, because does not fit into that particular frame of the sentence. So the error is in part A of the sentence. Yes, compared to last year, the mood in the city this year can best be characterized as the mixture of excitement and anxiety. The time begins now. Compared to last year, the mood in the city, the error is in part A of the sentence. When compared to last year, or in comparison with last year, the mood in the city. So that would be the right framing of the sentence. So therefore, the error is in part A of the sentence. They had saw how the team works, and the only thing left now is to try and improve the work dynamics. They had saw how the team works. I'm sure you guys got this very clear. Option A, part A of the sentence has the error, because they had saw, that itself is very, very evident, very obvious. Okay, it very clearly projects that the error is there. They had seen should be, because after had, it should be the third form of the verb. They had seen, it's not they had saw. Or it should be directly, you need to remove had, it could be directly in simple past tense, like they saw how the team works, or they had seen how the team works. But they had saw is absolutely a wrong framing of the sentence. The error is present in part A. Therefore, the answer is option A of the options given below. Yes, the study did not said how the countries would implement the plan. The study did not set how the countries would implement the plan. Try to spot the error. Yes, the error is in part A of the sentence because the study did not set. Now we should say the study did not say. Remember, in negative framing of sentences in simple past tense, after did, the main verb should always be in first form of the sentence. Okay, it should be in present form of the sentence. So, the study did not say. We never say the study did not set. It should be that study did not say because did already indicates that it was past. After did, the main verb should always come into the first form of the verb. Therefore, it should be the study did not say how the countries would implement the plan. The error is in part A. The kid stopped crying as soon as his mother bring the chocolates for him. No error. So find out which part of the sentence contains the error. Yes, you guys are absolutely right. The answer is part C, option C, because bringed. We do not have such past form of the word bring as bringed. Remember, bring past form is brought. So the kid stopped crying as soon as his mother brought chocolates for him. We never say bring. The error is in part C. Yes, the reviewer suggested that the first camera was more better than the other camera for experienced users since it features a lightweight and sturdy design. The time begins now. Try to spot the error. Yes, you guys are absolutely fine. The error is in part A of the sentence. The reviewer suggested that the first camera was more better. Remember, there are two comparative forms that are given here. The first camera was more better. Better is also used for comparison. More is also used for comparison. Therefore, we never use a word called more better. More is not required in the sentence. It's just like the reviewer suggested the first camera was better than the other camera for experienced users since it features a lightweight, sturdy design. So it's not more need not be inserted or need not be kept in that particular framing. It should be the camera was better than. More is not required because better and more, both of them indicate comparative forms of the sentence. So therefore, the error is in part A of the sentence. I was so surprised that I told me I was imagining things, but later others confirmed that they too had seen the same sight. So this question is also a repetition. So you guys can easily guess now the answer. The answer is in part B because the error is in part B. I told me is the wrong expression. It should be I told myself. Despite an effort to boost competitiveness, fewer than half of the high school students could have been ready for college by next year. Despite an effort to boost competitiveness, fewer than half of the high school students would have been ready for college by next year. So where is the error? The error is in part C of the sentence. The reason is next year. Remember, next year indicates future form of the sentence. So therefore, it should not be would have been ready. It should be will be ready. So would have been is a wrong expression here. It should be will be ready for college by next year. Despite an effort to boost competitiveness, fewer than half of the high school students would have been ready for college by next year. Is wrong statement. Would have been is a wrong one. Should be will be ready for college by next year. So the error is in part C of the sentence. The next question. I was surprised that I told me. Yes, there's also a repeated question here. You can easily guess. The error is in part B of the sentence. I told me. So sorry, I think it's been given as A. It is wrong. It should be B. Yes. Despite an effort to boost competitiveness, fewer than half of the high school students would have been ready for college by next year. It should be will be ready for college by next year. So the answer is part C of the sentence. Next one. Yes. Western culture have influenced many people in India very powerfully. Western culture has influenced. The error is in part A of the sentence. Cellular mobility for rural women may be at a nascent stage in India, but those who have it swear by the freedom it has brought to them. So try to spot the error and which part of the sentence the error lies in, part A, part B, part C. Yes, the answer is part C, because sweared, remember, swear, four forms of the verb swear: swear, swore, sworn, swearing. So the second, because even if we take it as a past form of the word swear, it should be swore. It is not sweared. We do not have an expression, or we do not have the past form of the word swear as sweared. It should be swore. Swear, swore. So it should be swore by the freedom or sworn by the freedom, because it's in passive form. It's in passive form. Therefore, it should be sworn by the freedom it has brought them. So option C. Fisherman is spotted catching fish on the bank of the river. So where is the error? The error is in part A. Fisherman is wrong. Fishermen is plural. Therefore, it should be fishermen are spotted catching fish on the bank of the river. Fishermen are. Option A. Last year, during the entire campaign, he makes it a point to appear at every single event in the city. Last year, during the entire campaign, he makes it a point to appear at every single event in the city. He makes it a point. Wrong, it should be he made it a point to appear. He made it. So the error is in past, past part B of this sentence, because he makes it. It should be he made it, because we are talking about a past action last year. Therefore, it should be the past form of the verb. He made it a point to appear. So the error is in part B of the sentence. The phrase "be the change you want to see in the world" was said through Mahatma Gandhi. So the option is part C. It should be said by Mahatma Gandhi. Remember, friends, some questions have been repeated in this presentation. I just intentionally gave them precisely because I want you to understand, I want you to guess the answers, and I want you to get acquainted with the way the questions are asked, so that it will be easier for you. Just to give you more practice and more acquaintance with this concept, I happen to repeat a few slides in this. So therefore, you should be quick enough to answer the questions when you find a particular question repeated. Johann did not understand the importance of money, as he never had to earn himself. Johann did not understand. So where is the error? Yes, you guys are ready, right? The answer is in part A, because Johann do not understand. Johann is the third person singular. Therefore, Johann does not understand. Okay, so when the statement is in simple present tense, Johann is the third person singular. Therefore, we should use Johann does not understand the importance of money, as he never had to earn himself. She hinted that the reason he had dropped in the third place was his laziness and the attitude to give up easily. So try to spot the error in this. Well, the error is in part A of the sentence. She hinted that the reason he had dropped in the third place was his laziness and the attitude to give up easily. So she hinted, okay, she hinted, or the reason. She hinted the reason. That's it. That is not required. She hinted that the reason he had not required. So it should be she hinted the reason. So it's not she hinted that the reason. So the error is in part A of the sentence. I was so surprised that I told me. So answer is, it's a repeated slide. So answer is part B. The error lies in part B. I told myself. It is not I told me. The young man said he had been walking on his way home from the party when he is realizing that he had lost his watch. So where is the error? You guys are right. The error is in part C of the sentence. When he is realizing that he had lost, because the entire sentence is in past tense. Therefore, it should be he is realizing is a wrong statement. It should be when he realized that he had lost his watch. When he realized, it should be in simple past form of the verb realize. It's not he is realizing. This next one. Big brands like Sony, Samsung and Nokia have been launched. Many phones having latest features like Facebook application, RECRUITMENT tool, and much more. Try to spot the error. Well, here we go. The answer is in part B of the sentence. Big brands like Sony, Samsung, and Nokia have been launched. We don't have to use have been. Have launched, been is not required, because have been launched means what you call it becomes a passive form. Have been launched by somebody. No, Samsung, Sony have not been launched by, because the company is directly launched. Therefore, big brands like Sony, Samsung, and Nokia have launched is the correct option than have been launched. So the error is in part B of the sentence. The impact of hit the water at high velocity repeatedly takes its toll on the body. The impact of hit the water. So where is the error? The error is in part A of the sentence. The impact of hitting the water. It's not hit the water, because the impact of hitting the water at high velocity repeatedly takes its toll on the body. So option A is the correct one. The kid stopped crying as soon as his mother bring the chocolates for him. Well, it's a repeated slide. The error is in part C of the sentence. Bringed is the wrong statement. It should be brought. Simple past form of the bring. Besides, he adds that students can easily access libraries of their institutes, of other institutes. Besides, he adds that students can easily access libraries of. The error is in part A. Okay. Beside, he adds. Beside is wrong one. It should be besides. Besides, he adds. Okay. It should besides mean in addition. It is not beside. Okay. So the error is in part A of the sentence, because you know the difference between beside and besides. Beside means by the side of. Besides means in addition to. So it should be besides, in addition to. It's not beside. Most employees believe that managers who looks after them and reward them are concerned about returning them. Most employees believe that managers who looks. So where is the error? The error is in part A of the sentence. Most employees believe that managers who looks after. Yes, this is where we have what you call the error here. Managers is plural, therefore it should be who look after. It is not who looks after. It should be managers who look after. It's not who looks after. So the error is in part part A of the sentence. Yes, it's a repeated slide. The kid stopped crying as soon as his mother bring the chocolate. Should be brought chocolates. These days, cell phones has become a necessity in everyone's life. These days, cell phones has become a necessity. Where is the error? It's very easy. The error is in part B of the sentence, because cell phones is plural. It should be have become. It is not has become. So the error is in part B. It should be have become. It's not has become. The error is in part B of the sentence. Moving on. She hinted that the reason he had dropped. So this is also a repeated question. So the answer is part A, because she hinted the reason. It's not she hinted that the reason he had. So the error is in part A of the sentence. Big brands like Sony, Samsung, and Nokia have been launched many phones having latest features like Facebook application, RECRUITMENT tool, and much more. The option is part A of the sentence, because part B of the sentence has the error here, because it's not have been launched. It should be have launched. It's a repeated slide. Well, friends, this brings us to the end of this session on spotting the error. So I'm sure you have understood the session very clearly. And remember, it's only practice that makes you more perfect with this concept. And you should have the basic understanding of grammatical rules. Once you're clear with the basic grammar, and if you do a lot of practice with this concept, it will be very easy for you to crack any kind of tests which have this component called spotting the error. Thanks a lot for attending this session. I'll see you with more in the next session. And subscribe to my channel. Stay updated with it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.